As we get started, feel free to stop, rewind, or watch the video more than once so that you guys can follow on your own. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make ice cream using the recipe in the activity. First, you're going to need 2 Ziploc bags, a large gallon freezer bag halfway filled with ice, a 1/3 cup of salt, a 1/2 cup of milk, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Step 1 is to measure your milk, vanilla, and sugar, which I've already done here. Step 2, you're going to pour your milk, vanilla, and sugar into this small sandwich bag. Milk, vanilla, and sugar. Next, you're going to squeeze some of the air out of the bag, zip it up, and just to be safe, I'm going to double bag this. So I'm going to get my other Ziploc bag and put the first one into the second bag. This is just to make sure it doesn't spill out. Be sure to let some of the air out of the second bag and then shake it around so that the ingredients mix together. Next, you're going to get your gallon freezer bag filled halfway with ice, and you're going to pour the salt mixture. I'm going to go ahead and mix that salt around for good measure. Now that my salt and ice is mixed, I'm going to put my first bag with all the ingredients into the bag of ice. I'm going to kind of squish it around in there and make sure that it's in there nice and snug. Then I'm going to shake my bag of ice with the mixture in it for about 10 minutes or until the ice cream starts to set. Just to be safe, I'm going to wrap the bag in a towel so that my hands don't get too cold. After the 10 minutes are up, you're going to want to pull your bag out of your ice and check and make sure it's nice and firm. If it's too liquidy, you might have to stick it back in the ice and shake it for a little bit longer. Once you're done, you can get it out, and you can either eat it from the bag or you can pour it into a bowl and add your toppings. I'm not going to add toppings here, but feel free to add whatever you want. And that's it. Here's our homemade ice cream. Perfect for one person. Congratulations on making your ice cream. There are a few discussion questions that you should answer. 1. How did your recipe turn out? 2. Did you remember to measure out the ingredients? 3. What did you do right? Was there anything that you did wrong? 4. Think about a time when you had trouble following directions. What was difficult for you, and what were the consequences? There are also a couple follow-up activities that you can do. First, find a recipe online or in your house and see if you can follow the instructions. If you make the recipe, take a picture and share it with your supervisor and/or friends and peers. 2. Think about a recipe that you know. List the materials you need and write out the steps so that someone else could follow your directions.